Jiu soars to defend her Olympic halfpipe title, making it 6 medals in career. In photos. Livorno, Italy, AP. Eileen Jiu defended her Olympic ski halfpipe title to make it 6 medals in 6 events over her Winter Games career. The 22-year-old Jiu, American-born but competing for her mother's homeland of China, is already the most decorated freeskier in the short history of the sport at the Olympics. This is a photo gallery curated by AP photo editors. The New York Times sports section, The Athletic, published articles this week celebrating Eileen Jiu, an American-born Olympic skier who chose to compete for China, and criticizing the U.S. men's Olympic hockey team for agreeing to visit with President Donald Trump after their gold medal win. The analysis piece about Jiu, headlined Inside the Mind of Eileen Jiu, Winter Olympic Superstar, and so much more, noted that the athlete has won the most gold medals of any free skier and was the highest earner at the Olympics. With 3 silvers and 3 golds to her name across 2 Olympics, Jiu is a freak of nature, extraordinary in every sense of the word. So what is next for a young woman who seems to have it all? The Times analysis said. The story quoted Jiu talking about her events. I guess it's more like, I don't know, it's very honest. It makes you look in the mirror and see who you are. You can't lie to yourself. The work you've done or haven't, Jiu said, per The Athletic. The Wall Street Journal reported in early February that Jiu and another Olympic athlete were set to be paid a combined $6.6 million in 2025 by the Beijing Municipal Sports Bureau, citing a public budget that was released in early 2025. Jiu and the other athlete were set to be paid $14 million in total over the past 3 years by the Bureau, according to the Journal. The piece noted criticism of Jiu, reporting that some may question her honesty and values because of the Journal's reporting. However, the piece continued, you would be forgiven if you thought Jiu was a quasi-human robot expertly created by artificial intelligence, so eloquent are her responses to the media. But she is not immune to pressure, and after losing her balance on her first run in the halfpipe, she felt it. Yet Jiu bet on herself, not only in this event, but even daring to compete in 3 Winter Olympic events, slopestyle, halfpipe, and big air, the only female freestyle skier to do so, The Athletic's analysis said. The halfpipe is a cathedral of ice, steep white walls rising toward a pale winter sky, carved with the marks of ambition. The air is thin, electric. Every breath becomes visible. Every heartbeat echoes. And at the center of it all, Eileen Jiu stands poised at the lip of the pipe, skis angled forward, poles planted lightly behind her like wings waiting to unfold. She inhales. The world exhales. Then she drops. Camera with flash photo 1. The edge of history. At the very top of the pipe, Jiu is captured in stillness. Snow crystals cling to the edges of her skis. The Olympic rings blur in the background. Her gaze is steady, focused. Not on the crowd, not on the cameras, but somewhere beyond, where preparation meets destiny. This is not just another run. It is the defense of a crown. It is the weight of expectation. It is a chance to carve her name deeper into Olympic history. She has done this before. But greatness is not borrowed from yesterday. It must be built again, turn by turn. Camera with flash photo 2. The first launch. She explodes out of the halfpipe wall like a comet breaking orbit. In mid-air, her red and gold suit flares against the white snow and cobalt sky. The first trick, clean, powerful, impossibly high, sets the tone. Her amplitude is breathtaking, her body compact yet fluid, spinning with mathematical precision. The crowd becomes a blur beneath her. Gravity seems optional. Her skis cross perfectly as she rotates, a moment suspended in physics-defying grace. For a heartbeat, she appears to hover, a silhouette against winter's vast canvas. Then she lands, solid, centered, unshaken. Camera with flash photo 3, flow in motion. Halfway through the run, Jiu is pure rhythm. Each wall of the pipe is a drumbeat. Each launch is a lyric. She links trick to trick with the kind of confidence that only comes from thousands of unseen hours, sunrise practices, aching muscles, falls that sting and lessons that endure. Her spins are sharp, deliberate. Her grabs are textbook, clean, extended, stylish. She is not merely completing tricks. She is composing a performance. Snow sprays beneath her skis in arcs of silver dust as she accelerates toward the next wall. The judge's eyes track her trajectory. The audience leans forward collectively, breath held in shared anticipation. This is more than sport. It is choreography in sub-zero air. Camera with flash photo 4. The signature moment. Near the end of her run, she unleashes the trick that defines champions. Bold, technical, and executed at dizzying height. Captured at the apex, GU is fully inverted, skis slicing the sky. Her body forms a perfect line, a study in balance and power. The Olympic rings frame her in the distance, 5 circles beneath a single athlete rewriting her story. There is no hesitation, no wobble, only command. It is the kind of moment photographers wait their entire careers to capture, the split second where athleticism transcends into art. She completes the rotation and drops back into the pipe with authority. The landing is clean. The pipe answers with a soft hiss of snow. The crowd answers with a roar. Camera with flash photo 5. The finish line. She crosses the flat bottom of the half-pipe and coasts to a stop, raising one arm instinctively, then both. A wide smile breaks across her face, half relief, half disbelief. Teammates rush forward. Coaches shout. The scoreboard begins its silent calculation. For GU, time slows. She looks back at the pipe, as if replaying every turn in her mind. Did she go big enough? Was the grab clean? Was the amplitude unmatched? The numbers flash. She has done it. Gold. Again. Camera with flash photo 6. The scoreboard glow. The scoreboard shines against the winter dusk. Her name at the top, score etched in bold digits. Around it, flags wave and spectators erupt in celebration. This victory is more than a medal. It is a defense, a statement that her dominance was not a moment but a movement. With this performance, she secures her 6th Olympic medal, a milestone few athletes ever reach, fewer still in freestyle skiing. 6 medals. 6 chapters of resilience, evolution, and relentless ambition. The camera captures her looking up at the scoreboard, eyes shimmering. The glow reflects off her goggles, blending triumph with reflection. Camera with flash photo 7. The embrace. She embraces her coach, helmet still on, poles clattering to the snow. The hug is tight, unguarded, real. Behind the composed competitor is the human story, years of training, sacrifices, injuries, pressure, expectations from nations and fans around the world. In this photograph, the medals dissipate, the statistics fade. What remains is gratitude. It is a reminder that no victory stands alone. Camera with flash photo 8. The podium. On the podium, draped in her nation's colors, GU stands tall as the anthem plays. Snowflakes drift lightly from a darkening sky, catching in her hair. The gold medal rests against her chest, cold, solid, undeniable. She closes her eyes briefly as the anthem rises. Perhaps she remembers her first Olympic appearance. Perhaps she thinks of the young girl who once practiced spins in a quiet training park, dreaming of this stage.